Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Today's episode is looking like it's going to be a very exciting one. We are deep within the Bhaal Temple. We are in the ancient part that was destroyed many, many years ago, way underneath Baldur's Gate. Our party is gathered together, and we are going to be approaching the inner sanctum of this temple now. Oh, is that my butler? The main reason we're trying to get in here is because Lae'zel was taken from us by Orin the Red. We have been doing everything we can to find the location of this place and hopefully put an end to her tyranny, not only for the betterment of Baldur's Gate, but to save our family at the same time. This video should be very, very pivotal to our campaign. If you guys are still enjoying the content, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And without any further ado...
Oh, Master!
Hey, bud.
You have come home to your royal dwelling.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door.
Oh, were you?
Lady Orin told me to allow your passage, but if she hadn't, I would have been naughty and slipped you inside anyway.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. So maybe the combat trial that I just did leading up to this would have happened regardless. It wasn't actually based on any of my decisions. I was worried that I did something wrong. This just has so much on the line. I think I'm second guessing everything. What were you doing this whole time, Butler?
The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death.
He seems excited.
I've stacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch.
I have to say the screaming in the background is really setting the scene. I went through this whole tribunal and you could have just opened the door?
Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself.
That's fair. I like how Zen's like, yeah, I was enjoying myself. So is Orin inside? Have you seen her?
We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days.
She kills you every day?
Killed by you is so much more pleasurable, Master.
Oh, okay. Should I kill him now? It seems like he would enjoy it. Could you open the door, please?
1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
He's so polite and cheerful. Thank you. Can we talk to him again?
Please, go in, my liege. And take care to watch your step.
Okay. Deep breath. Chest held high. Shoulders back. Here we go. There is a pile of blood there. It would be so funny if I slipped on it. Okay, so we're not hostile here.
They say you will fight her, Lady Orin. Will you shatter her skull? Break her bone?
Hopefully all of the above. That guy seems interested. Look at that skull up ahead. I'll turn off the UI for you guys. Look at this. And Lae'zel right in the middle. I recognize that armor anywhere. I don't even need to mouse over that. I'm kind of torn on whether I should talk to them at all or just try to end this. Go in explosively. I envisioned Zen being the main one to go in here and do this. Like, approach on his own, in his own sanctum. That's pretty badass. But I don't know how strong Orin is. She's supposed to be one of the final bosses. I don't know if I could solo that. It seems intended for a whole party. Okay, I've literally been sitting here for 5 minutes just kind of taking in this situation, trying to plan out what I want to do. I've put on Janeth's hat. This is going to give me advantage on perception or deception, just in case I have to talk my way out of anything. I am going to drink an elixir of the Colossus, which is going to make Zen bigger. He's just like doubled in size. He's literally a giant right now. I'm also going to coat my weapon in the purple worm toxin. We'll go ahead and just get that settled in. I hope that lasts a decent amount of time. It also just put that on my ranged weapon. So I'm going to have to use both of those, I guess. Put that on my melee weapon. I could do a haste here, and I think I will. And we're also going to get a guidance from our dear cleric, Shadowheart. And with that, Zen is going to disappear into the shadows and appear next to Orin the Red. Oh, straight into a cutscene.
Look, your savior.
And that's 100% Lae'zel, unless it's a doppelganger.
See how it crawls towards us? Not a dream, no. No. It is blood and bone. Carrying the tyrant's rock. But Saravok's crimson was not yours to spill. He was mine.
Oh.
You had no right to take him.
Does that make her mad at me? It sounds like it. I think I made things worse.
Protect. Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation.
All right, settle down. I've done everything you've wanted me to do to get here. I killed Gortash just like you asked. Sure, there were some... oh, these are not good. Intimidation, I'm not good at. Persuasion is what we have advantage in. And we have a +4, and we have guidance. We have 2 persuasion options. You make a meaningless offer. It's my blood you must spill. Does it say, oh, it doesn't say what we need to roll on any of these. The only option that doesn't require rolling is kill her. Only children play with their food. Well, clearly that's not an option. Orin, you know that it's my blood you must spill. Stop wasting your time. This is a meaningless offering. Oh, shit. We need a 25 for this to roll. I only have advantage. Funny enough, from both of these things. So, what do I need? I need a pretty high roll. Guidance is gonna help. If I didn't have guidance, I would not be able to make this roll. Like, I literally need a natty 20 without guidance. 17 might be enough. +4, +2. Okay, so we technically could have made that if we maxed our roll. We have 4 inspiration. I'm gonna try again. Natty 20. Natty 20 on the second roll. Natty 20 on the second roll. Yes, yes, yes. I am here for my family. You will not harm a hair on her head.
You do not lie, underling. It is your blood I am destined to spill. Your death spit will stain these walls, little lamb. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
What are you talking about?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull.
Nice hat.
Brain juices, sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sac to feed it.
Did she inflict me?
The favorite of Bhaal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
A straggling
cool.
memory rises. Day your tyranny should have engulfed this world. It was you who were the first to be enslaved.
She killed me on my big day.
Her smile was the last thing you saw. Her bright blade glinting as she chiseled into your skull. Her reckless digging left your mind shattered.
You did this.
She robbed you of your bloody birthright, reduced you to nothing. Nothing but pure hate. And now it burns, yearning for vengeance.
Husk, maggot, a Bhaal spawn, sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing.
Whoa. Number 5. Show Orin the splendor of Bhaal's favorite. Call upon the Slayer. I want more dialogue. I hope that's going to remain an option. And you deserve his blessing, Orin?
My grandfather ruled this city. A slaughterhouse ripened for my blades. And you stole it! Enough! The runt must be culled.
Oh, okay.
Come close, my death's heads, but keep your blades unblooded. Bhaal demands a duel. He wants to taste my domination, an altar flowing with his own unwilling flesh, draining, dying, drip, drip, drip.
The changeling stands no chance, fiendish one. Eviscerate her.
Thank you, Butler.
Murder Lord's blessing will be mine once I peel the skin from your carcass.
Poison still intact? Haste still in place?
But if anyone interferes,
Okay, she went first. I'm going to try to charm her after that attack. If we do successfully charm her, she cannot attack me anymore this turn. She's saved? All right, let's see how bad this is. Charm, 7 damage. And now she can't attack me anymore. Problem solved! So, if anyone interferes in this 1v1, I assume this protective barrier is going to go down, and then all of these ads are going to be pulled into. As of right now, it's only her and Zen. Well, because she's not facing me... Oh, that fucks me up, all these people with their sightlines. Dang. What's the vision here, too? It's bright, so I don't even think I can cloak. Oh, I really wish I would have just ripped this out during that dialogue, but here we go! The form of the Slayer! This is a bonus action for us, so we should still be able to attack. I'm going to approach and hit her in the back. High defense, we deal 13 damage. We swing again for 25. We swing again for a number that will be calculated momentarily. And this is all because we have that wonderful haste from Will. He was like, bro, I'm not concentrating on anything right now, man. I am not interfering at all. 7 turns left on that haste. Here she goes. Oh, that damage is big.
You die.
Murderous strikes as well. Well, let's go in with our Slayer's Leap. If we get this at the right spot. I kind of don't want to hit my own party with it. There we go. We can knock her down, or at least have a chance to. That did 21 damage. And now, I'm just going to keep swinging. I think we won. That'll do it. Unless there's a phase 2. Oh, she's like melting.
Master, you are the chosen one.
Thank you, Butler. Did you see my form?
He is near. He
Oh,
comes
no.
for you.
Oh, no. He dies all the time, right? He'll be back? Where's that blade coming from? Even Will's unsure. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why are we looking at the reflection? Bud, are you okay? Does this always happen when I celebrate? Don't tell me something's coming out of that. What?
Field of slaughter. I come to give you your inheritance.
The avatar of Bhaal.
I have a gift for you, child. You will use it to lacerate this world.
A gift from your god, your father, an offering of his affection for you, or confirmation that he owns you.
I don't know how I feel about this. I've been trying to fight the urge. Funny enough, I killed Orin in 2 turns. That felt pretty murderous. What if I refuse?
I will extinguish you.
Oh no. Enough of this. Enough of the urge. Enough of my family being taken from me. I'm sick of these games. I would rather die than live in your bloody image.
You were made to conquer, to devour. You reject my blood, and so I will reclaim it.
What the fuck?
Will make another who is worthy.
Am I literally dead?
For the first time in over a century, silence falls over the Bhaal temple. No chants, no screams, no prayers.
Just a magic
In the
circle
end,
around my
your
corpse.
own death brought you more joy than any you wrought on this land. You are slipping into peaceful oblivion. But your journey is not over.
Thou hast defied Bhaal, thy liege and father, and in doing so hast earned a place among champions and heroes.
That's Withers in our camp.
But alas, thy courage was in opposition to the divine cosmology that bound thee to the Lord of Murder. Thou art now faithless, godless, and doomed to wander the fugue plane for eternity. I will not permit that, though all the powers of life and death dictate that it should be so. I, too, still hold some power, and I invest a portion of it in thee, who hath challenged the gods and now liveth to tell of it. Thy fight is not over, and it is thy fight. For one who can look upon Bhaal and oppose him can survive any crisis. So rise, challenger of gods, and prepare for battle once more. Death will not claim thee whilst I endure.
So is the lore someone went back to camp and spent $200? Withers, who the fuck are you?
A scribe, a seneschal, a keeper of records, and now thine advocate, both here and in the city of the dead.
Thank you for giving me a second chance, Withers. I'll do my best not to waste it. I can't help but notice that Lae'zel is not laying on that pedestal behind me, though.
I can only give what thou hast earned.
You think I earned it, huh?
Bhaal tried to extinguish thee, but his wrath is imprecise. He only succeeded in killing the part of thee he knew.
Not my spirit.
The urge that drove thee to terrible acts, the spark of brutality that made thee his. But there is a new part of you that hath grown during thy travels. That part Bhaal could not extinguish.
Oh!
And so, instead of destroying thee, he hath made thee anew.
I've been cleansed!
The Savior hath overshadowed the mind of a murderer.
Oh!
Thou hast vanquished thine urge.
Fucking smiling ear to ear, boys. I don't know if you could tell. That is awesome. Zen has been fighting the urge as much as he could and not always winning. It feels like we've conquered it, though, at least for the time being. My old memories, my past self, can I never get them back?
If thou couldst recall in full every barbarity thou hast committed, every tragedy thou hast authored, wouldst thou truly want to?
It is a dishonor to my victims to not recall their names. As if he wants to carry that weight with him. That's his penance. I do think that ignorance is bliss, but I think Zen, as an assassin, would carry that weight. I'm gonna say it's a dishonor to not recall their names.
All their names are written. One day, if thou truly wishest, I will show thee, and we shall remember them. Today thou art born anew.
You're the author of your own tale now. Well done.
Thank you, Shadowheart.
Greet the bloodless dawn, child of none.
No longer a child of Bhaal. I was gonna say our enemies don't stand a chance and try to have this heroic send-off here, but genuinely, Withers, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do not thank me. Trust in thy courage and the conviction of thy companions. As it was, so it is again. A hero has risen from a legacy of death.
Bhaal spawn no more. And Lae'zel's just standing right here. Look at that.
I live once more. The Dreadlord's plaything no longer. To camp. I will not let my guard slip again. I swear by Mother Gith's scion.
I believe you, Lae'zel. Now, if you'll excuse me, Zen slips off into the shadows.
Before me.
It looks like there is more in this direction. You know, I think maybe we should, just clean out this temple a little bit. Critical miss? Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? And he didn't even fight back. I missed so hard they didn't even realize I wanted to fight them. That is embarrassing. Try one more time, Zen. Try one more time. Luck. Wow, they don't care. Wait, they're totally okay with this. I don't know how this makes me feel. I do feel like we should cleanse the temple, though. I'm gonna do that. That's my first move as a true hero. Everyone just kind of is letting me kill them. Well, not everybody. Some of them fought back. It's been very inconsistent with how these guys feel about death. But to me, it feels like the right thing to do is to make sure no more of the murder worshippers are left alive. But at the same time, murdering them in their temple does seem like something the murder god would like. So once again, I'm torn on this. Am I doing the right thing? My poor butler's dead, dude. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum equal to their charisma modifier. You gain advantage on concentration saving throws. This is a perfect hat for Will. He's gonna have a butler hat with horns sticking out of the top of it. Solid. Look, Will. Looking good, my dude. Looking good. Oh, I was just about to ask. I don't know where Orin's body pile went. We need a lot of things off of here. Crimson Mischief, 9 to 20 damage. That's a dagger.
Despite
Is that an upgrade for Zen? 11 to 27? So the piercing damage is conditional. This weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their hit points or fewer. When you make an attack with advantage, the target takes an additional 7 piercing damage as well. So that means a sneak attack. We'll go ahead and equip that. We'll put that on. She also had the studded leather armor +2. This is light armor. You take 1 less bludgeoning damage. Not interested in that. That's a lot of gold. Here we go. The main weapon that she used. The number needed to roll a critical hit is reduced by 1. That's the same as our old weapon we used to have. It's a +2 dagger. It does 10 to 23 damage. Creatures hit with this weapon receive vulnerability to piercing, which means they take double? Twice as much damage. But that's only if this is used in my main hand. So this is like a dual wielding set, but you pick the effect you really want. I don't use a dagger in my off weapon, in my offhand, because I need that open hand for punching. But I think I like the dagger I'm using more already. There's also an altar key, but oh, that's her stone inside of the weapon. I have all 3 stones now.
So, we have the final stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, resting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
How do we get to the pool?
The same way one gets to the bowels of anything. The sewers.
Bro, I've looked everywhere in the sewers.
We will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back.
So make sure you finish all of your side quests
here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Thank you, Emperor. So, unfortunately, I lost my Bhaal spawn option now, since we are no longer in the murder god's favor. And I was saving it for that Orin fight, and I gotta be honest, I killed her so fast, I felt like I didn't really get to appreciate how cool of a moment that was. How cool it was to become the Slayer in front of everybody and rip apart the target. It not only was trying to thwart my plans, but take my spot, too. Where do you think that throne key leads to? Oh, there's more people to kill in here. Just a minute.
Oh, hello.
From bonds.
Oh, no.
Free! No more slave.
That's not good. That's not good.
Liberators. Saviors. Pawns. Dupes. Fools. Released. Usefulness ended. Targeted. Killed. Death. Unavoidable.
Even Will looked a little freaked out by that one. Oh, and then a big rumble throughout the entire city. It does look like there's a path here that we can fucking jump up to.
Best be on my way.
Is there anything in here? No, it just looks like this was a side path around. Another hole over there. So an alternative way of getting in here. Maybe if we were trying to sneak in here and avoid that conflict entirely. On the other wall, is this where she makes her doppelgangers? Or is that the real Orin? No, Orin's mother? You have your mother fucking tied up like this? What the fuck? Orin's chest key, which I already had. I'm a little... Why does she have multiple copies of it? The chest is over here in the corner. We have a Serpent Fang Toxin. Malice. Coats your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a concentration saving throw or become blinded and poisoned. Blood Envy for the Unworthy. Oh, my stupid Slaughterkin. How many thousands will you mutilate before you learn to make their blood spill worthy of Father's altar? You deceive your god with these mindless flayings, and our temple, no, my temple, decays because of it. It can't be so. It mustn't be so. The favorite of Bhaal must be one worthy of his name, one who serves him and only him. If you insist on shouldering the yoke of these other so-called chosen, then I will craft you a better one, a worm, to make you mindless as the altar meat you butcher. And I will restore the Temple of Bhaal to its true image, a glorious vision built atop your festering corpse. Kind of think that was about me. All right, I have killed everyone else in this place. There are no worshippers of Bhaal left in the city to my knowledge. We have done a great deed today. Now, I am going to see what Lae'zel has to say about this entire encounter back at camp.
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Jan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely.
Oh my god, Lae'zel! That's so funny. May your enemies know agony is the closest thing to a thank you. You're welcome, Lae'zel. I'm happy to have you back. I'm happy it played out this way.
Well, good then. Let's carry on.
I feel like that was the highest compliment I could have received.
You have vanquished the Slayer, as I knew you would. You are strong. You are mighty. You are you.
That's going to do it for today's episode, everyone. But don't you worry, there is still more to do inside of the city. We're going to see what's going on with Asterian's story, as well as Shadowheart's, even though we've been sitting on that the entire act before we move on the Elder Brain. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. See you again very soon.